What's up to all my Capricorns? Please be sure to get this book at Amazon.com. Hold on. Yeah, the link will be in the description box below as usual. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below. So the cards that I come up with are the 3 of Imps, 10 of Imps, 2 of Imps. I'm using the Halloween Tarot deck, by the way, just in case if you didn't know. The Magician, the 6 of Imps, the Page of Imps, 5 of Bats, 7 of Imps, the King of Imps, and last but not least, you have the Ace of Pumpkins. I really should start using these other decks more often, considering the fact that I don't, right? And I have about 4 more other deck of cards other than the Rider-Waite. So these Rider-Waite cards, you can see the debris on them. You know what I'm saying? You can see, like, compared to when you look at it from the sides, how clean these are, right? They look like you just came out of the pack with these joints, right? And then these, you know, they don't look dirty and none of that stuff. It just represents how they've been worn, you know. They've been used a lot, you know, bending on them and stuff like this, as to where with this, slight bending, but, you know, but still new. So anyway, so the cards that I come up with for you guys, like I said before, 6 of Imps. So I already did all this. 6 of Imps, Page of Imps, 5 of Bats, 7 of Imps, King of Imps, and the Ace of Pumpkins. Sorry about that if I went through it again. So what's going on, I'll make up for it. What's going on here is that so what basically what all this stuff means is that a lot of you Capricorns may perceive that someone is out to get you on your job. Someone doesn't necessarily want you there, you know, and they're using I ain't gonna say all, but they're using a lot of he said, she said nonsense, you know, high school drama, in order to make it seem as if you're not a team player, you're not a very valuable asset to the company, whichever one you work in, and therefore you should be fired. And then the thing is that what's going to happen here is that the 5 of Bats, the 7 of Imps, and the King of Imps is about how, and the Page of Imps is about how you will have to kind of, like, a supervisor is going to hear about this type of stuff and call you in for a review kind of thing. You know, real random nonsense, right? And then they're going to be asking you questions as to why is it that, you know, you're hearing so much news. Why is it that they're hearing so much news about you and all this other type of stuff, and the things that a lot of you Capricorns are going to have to defend yourself. You're going to have to be like, look, this is what the situation is. The situation is that I'm not really, you know, getting messed up like this. The situation is that this is exactly what it is that's going on because of X, Y, and Z. This person has it out for me, whoop-de-whoop. And then what's going to happen here is that the Ace of Pumpkins is going to represent now how it is that you and the people who called you in to the office for a review now have a better relationship because they understand you more. And the thing is that the Knight of Pumpkins is you're still going to have a job, okay? You're not going to go ahead and get fired. The Empress, you're in very good standing with yourself and the people who are above you, I guess, ranking. I don't know. I don't have a job, but, you know, this is what I do. But, you know, a higher ranking and things of this nature. And see, this is the reason why it is that I say all the time, Capricorn, or just all the signs who are watching this, cross watchers, why it is that I do like to explain myself. It's because there was this, long story short, I learned through, you know, research and reading. I'm not going to say what I read, but reading and stuff like this, that when you say something all the time and you don't necessarily explain yourself, that's going to cause a lot of enemies, and it's going to cause a lot of rebellions. People who just want to do the exact opposite of what you're doing or saying because they see it as if you're trying to tell them what to do. And the thing is that if you explain it to them, hey, listen, or allow them to ask questions and keep explaining it further and further and breaking it down and not having a problem with them asking questions, you're actually, there's a good chance that you're going to get what the outcome that you suggested. Because what's going to happen here is that you're going to be like, hey, listen, like I'm doing this because of X, Y, and Z. And they're going to be like, okay, I can kind of understand that. You're actually giving a cause why these people was talking smack about you, which is jealousy, and i.e. jealousy is just another form of mental illness. And since you have a higher up that understands this now, they realize that you're not the cause for the kind of the gossip talk. The people who subscribe to this idea, this nonsense, is who's at fault for this. So you're not the one that's up on the line here. They are. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Peace.